We really didn't, Paul. We've worked very hard on the pandemic. We've worked very hard. It came off from China. They should have never let it happen. And if you look at what we've done with ventilators and now, frankly, with vaccines, we're very close to having a vaccine. If you want to know the truth, the previous administration would have taken perhaps years to have a vaccine because of the FDA and all the approvals. And we're within weeks of getting it. You know, could be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but we think we have it. Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, we have great companies, and they're very, very close. It's been it's a terrible thing. But if you look at, as an example, are you from New York? Are you from, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from New York. I've lived in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for 18 and a half years. It's the longest place I've ever lived.
Well, that's very good. It's a good place. But actually, if you look at what we've done for various things, we built hospitals. New York, we took the convention center, converted it to 2,800 rooms. We brought in the ships. I wish they would have used it because, frankly, they would have saved a lot of people had they used it. But we really are. We're starting to get very good marks. If you look at what we've done compared to other countries with the excess mortality rate, we've done very, very well. When you see our testing, we're going to be at 84 million tests, 84 million, think of that. And next would be India with about 50 million less. Our testing program's far greater. I brought this along today because I think it's something that's really very special. We have a new test that came out literally today. That's just showing you numbers of how well we're doing relative to other countries. But this is actually a new test. Just came out from Abbott. Highly sophisticated. You wouldn't think. It's a piece of really little light cardboard. And this came out, and this is a very accurate test, and people will be able to have this, and they'll be able to test or ideally go through a doctor, but it's very simple and very accurate. And we supplied governors, including this state, with equipment like nobody's ever gotten. We were short on ventilators because the cupboards were bare when we took it over. And we're now making thousands of ventilators a month, many thousands, and we're sending them. We don't need them in our country anymore. Not one person that needed a ventilator didn't get a ventilator. Everybody got a ventilator. And they're very, Paul, they're very complex. They're very hard to make. But we're making out tens of thousands a month and sending them to other countries who are in dire need of them. So I feel that we've done a tremendous job, actually. And it's something that I don't think it's been recognized like it should. But when you look at our testing, when you look at our swabs, when you look at our ventilators, when you look at what we've done with hospitals, and we've made a lot of governors look very good. And now some are in a shutdown and some aren't. We'd like to see it open up and open up as soon as possible. But we're very proud of the job we've done, and we've saved a lot of lives, a tremendous number of lives.
Mr. President, you mentioned a number of things. So let's talk about the mortality first, because you said we're doing better in mortality than other countries. But here's this chart right here. It shows the United States is right here.